What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today, hey, we are here actually reviewing the first Punjab Kings loss here on the channel. Of course, I think we've had 3 losses now, but you know, I was too depressed to cover those 2. But hey, we are here with this one, RCB versus the Punjab Kings down there in Mohali. And unfortunately for me, you know, happily for some people, I'm happy for the RCB fans, but yeah, in the end, we get beaten up pretty bad in the end. And RCB, finally, this is how you expect them to look. You expect them to be electric in the field. You expect their bowlers to do the job. You expect their batsmen up front to get the job done. They've got such a good team on paper that this is the performance that you kind of expect from them every single time. But hey, we're going to jump straight into this one. If you are new around here, subscribe, leave a like, and make sure you comment down below your thoughts on this one. Yeah, there's plenty to go through on this one, so hey, get your snacks if you want, sit down, and let's get into it. IPL, game 27 of the season, so we're about a quarter in? Or, no, 35 would, no, that would be half. So we're over just a quarter in, if my mathematics is correct, which it's probably not. Player of the match, let's get into it. The man, Mohammad Siraj. Man, it hurt to watch him dominate last night. Look, in my fantasy team, happy with that, but against us, not so happy. And you know, you know that you've lost when Siraj is doing the Sue celebration on your team. Like, it wasn't even from a wicket. He had a run out as well. It was a very good run out, and essentially that killed us right there. And then he taunted on us, and yeah, that did not feel good. So, you know, I always enjoy when Siraj does the celebration on other teams, but on my team, I'm a little bit pissed off with that. But anyway, he bowled incredibly well. And just speaking of the man, Siraj, like, is he India's best white ball bowler right now? Like, forget Bumrah. Bumrah's, I don't know, he's fucking, who knows if he'll ever come back. Like, let's be real. But Siraj, is he India's best white ball bowler? Like, he's got to be the most improved white ball bowler in the last 12 to 18 months in the world. He's taken so many strides in T20 ODIs. He's a gun. And I think a lot of people never expected this of him, just to be, you know, just a red ball bowler. He will bowl you, you know, your big spells in Test cricket because he's fast. He can swing it. You know, he's good like that. But with the white ball in Indian conditions as well. So it's not like the pitches are really, you know, helping him or anything like that. He's just doing it off his own skill. So he has been bloody terrific. And he does lead the purple cap as well. So really getting some, what do you call it, reward for hard work there. So let's get into it. He did take 4 which is upsetting for me. Okay, RCB sent into bat first. You probably would have wanted to chase on this deck, but gee whiz, they made it look good batting early. Virat didn't even play even half of one of his best innings. It wasn't even like, it was not an incredibly impressive innings by Kohli. He just got there to 59 by sheer will and being good at cricket. Like, the man runs hard singles, he runs hard twos. That is literally what he's known for. He's the most fittest man out there, so he can run those sort of quick twos. And again, you know, he hit 5 fours, hit a 6. He hit 2 4s in a row. Actually, I think one of them was a 6 and then it was a 4, but I think it was the shot that got him to his half century, which was the 6 over the covers for 6. And then, like, 2 balls later, he hit a 4 in that same position. And yeah, he just makes it look so easy gliding off the bat. He's not like a Faf du Plessis who has to really, like, put his big fucking pipes into the ball and try and smack it down the ground. Virat just kind of puts his bat out and uses the pace. It's really, they're 2 really different cricketers, the way they both go about it, but fuck, they're both fun to watch, even if it's against your own team. That man, Faf du Plessis, he's not even 100% fit, and he is still one of the best white ball batsmen in, I was going to say the world, but I'm going to say in the IPL for that matter. He's been bloody outstanding this year. 84 off 56, 5 4s, fuck, if I can speak, 5 6s. Is he the best, you know, and this might be recency bias, but is he the best, how do I put this, striker of the ball down the ground? Like, I don't know if anyone does it better than him striking that ball down the ground, just with he just skips up the crease. He just smacks it down the ground. I don't know if I could see statistics on what cricketer has hit the most deliveries down the ground for a boundary. I feel like that man Faf would be top 5 easily in there, because that is comfortably where he plays his best cricket, is in front of, you know, the ball. And we did keep bowling quite straight. Nathan Ellis kept bowling so straight to him, it really started to anger me. And a lot of the straight bowling that was going to Faf, because that's the last place you need to get Faf moving around. You don't want him to stay straight and upright so he can just punish that ball down the ground, which, yeah, happened way too often for my liking. Glenn Maxwell. So, look, Faf went out by, I'm trying to remember. Sam Curran, Nathan Ellis. I can't even remember how that happened. But thankfully, the way we got Kohli out, it was actually pretty lucky. He hit the ball, I think it went into his shoe, and then it like bounced straight off him, and yeah, went straight to the man Jitesh behind. Thank God Jitesh caught that, because he did drop a catch, a really fucking easy catch as well, when Faf was on like 50 something as well. I almost flew down to India and sorted that man out, Jitesh, myself. So he's lucky that he backed himself up for that one. Glenn Maxwell. So we finally got 2 wickets. You know, you're feeling good. You got Kohli out. The next ball, you then take Glenn Maxwell out. The man Harpreet Brar, the RCB killer. Like, he always seems to play well against them. So, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't play the man anywhere else except against RCB. So that's what I would do for him there. But he does bowl really well to them. It's really weird, isn't it? But, yeah, bowled incredibly well. Obviously not a killer. That's just a joke. But someone had to take a fucking wicket, didn't they? So he gets Glenn Maxwell for a golden egg there. Hat-trick ball for the man Harpreet. DK puts it down the ground. But we then get DK for 7. Lomraw not out for 7 off 9. And Shabazz Ahmed not out for 5 off 3. So we completely restricted them when they were like none for 140 off like 13, 14 overs. And let's have a look. So they were none for 137 at the 16 over mark. So at that spot, you're probably expecting, with all the batting that they had to come, you're probably expecting 185 plus, 190-ish sort of. I mean, at one stage, even around that 10, 11 over mark, they were like none for 115. And you were probably thinking at that stage, they're on for about 190, 200 here. Really, really impressive bowling from the lads to draw this one back and at least give us something that we could actually chase. So yeah, so look, we only get 4 wickets in the end. Hey, let's jump into the Punjab bowlers. The man Arshdeep, 1 for 34 off 4. I thought he bowled incredibly well in the important situations. Like when that match, well, when it was coming to the end, he's just such a good death bowler and bowled incredibly well. Just a Yorker, man. He bowls fucking good Yorkers. He's hard to get away when it's under you. And when that ball's at your toes, there's not much you can do. Harpreet Brar, the man took 2 for. He did get put away for a little bit early, but doesn't really matter. You take 2 wickets. I'm proud of you. I'm happy with you. And looked better than Rahul Chahar. Probably looked better than definitely with Livingston with the ball in fucking hand. Nathan Ellis. Nah, not his day. He had that one pole of Kohli, I think it was, or was it Faf? Yeah, it was Faf. So, look, you take the big wicket of the game. That's fucking beautiful. But, yeah, didn't think he bowled that well. And to be honest, where is Rabada? I would much happily rather see Rabada than Nathan Ellis. Even as an Aussie, give me that man, Rabada. Like, Rabada's one of the best fast bowlers in the last decade. Like, unless he was injured or sick or something, like, you play him no matter what. I don't really give a fuck what the conditions are, to be honest. Sam Curran, the skipper. Look, bowled well, but I'm going to have to speak very heavily and criticise that man once we get into the batting order, so stick around if you want to hear what I really have to say about him. Chahar, none for 24 off 4. Actually pretty economical. And Liam Livingston was back in the team and for some reason bowled an over, which, look, some people like to see that man Livingston bowl like an over or 2. I would have much rather seen Matt Short. But anyway, we move on from that. And considering that Liam Livingston hasn't played a game this whole season and the man's just recovering from injury, he's finally healthy and then we've got him bowling. Like, he's a batsman, just let the man bat, is how I would have it. But RCB, so they set a total of 174. as a Punjab man, as myself, I was thinking, hold on a minute, we might go on and win this. Like, no Shikhar Dhawan, you know, that's a big blow. No skipper, but I still felt pretty confident in the lads, the boys. You know, I thought we've got a good enough batting lineup. We bat pretty deep, and we should win. Nope. Let's get into it. Fuck me. Tied. This guy, who is it? Let's be honest. Come on, guys. Who's this guy? I think I looked at him last time. He's only 22. Oh my god, I'm just... You know, Shikhar, where are you, man? We fucking need you back. I can't keep watching this. I just can't keep watching this guy. I mean, as good as Prab Simran was, he did get dropped when he was on like 15, but, you know, at least he did something, Prab Simran. And we've at least seen something from him, like... Oh, I would have almost, like, I don't know this guy Tied. I don't know what he does. I don't know what his first class numbers are. I don't really care. But this Harpreet Singh Bhatia guy, again, I don't know if he even opens or plays up the order in first class cricket, but I like this guy, and just watching him, he's a left-hander. It brings something a bit different at the top order as well. So I would honestly, what I would do if I was Trevor Bayliss, and this was my team to manage, I would go Matt Short open with Shikhar would be nice, but open with Prab, and then you put Harpreet Singh Bhatia at 3, and then you go this Tied dude at like 5 or something. Like, I don't know much about him, but, you know, I feel like 5's a more comfortable position to get used to in the IPL than opening, like, straight up, because there's a lot of pressure being an opener. Prab Simran, though, impact player, I love him. Like, you know, he either scores a duck or he scores like a 35 or more. And fuck me, I tell you what, when he gets up the crease off the spinners, skips down the crease and punishes for 6, he reminded me a lot of what Faf was doing in that first innings. Just knew that the spin was going to hold in the pitch a little bit, and just took full advantage of it, especially when it was short. So, yeah, good to see that for Prab Simran. Unfortunately, skipping up the crease is not for everyone. Matt Short, what happened, brother? What the fuck was that? You're 7 balls into your innings. You've hit a 4. We're already under pressure with a wicket. You need to play smarter than that. You cannot be skipping up the crease to Hasaranga, who, as we know, keeps the ball low. He bullets it in. Like, you know, he has so many different variations. And I know it's easier said than done, but it's your 7th ball at the fucking crease. Do not skip up the crease and try and punish it for 6. Like, this is a very achievable total to chase down. Why are you skipping up the crease trying to put it for 6? Like, that's like, what are you doing? That's not a game plan. That's selfish batting for yourself. And I don't like that. So, Shorty, figure that out. I don't want to see you do that ever again. Just quietly, while I'm getting my aggression and my thoughts out, Prab Simran batted really well, but the one dropped catch that he almost went out for 15 on was just not on. It was seriously not on. He played a reverse sweep. He hit a beautiful 4. And, you know, it looked like we were about to get back on track. And then the very next ball, he played this reverse sweep and it went straight up. And I'm thinking, what are you doing? Like, fuck, you've just hit a beautiful shot. The team's in a good position and you're reverse sweeping into the air. Thankfully, Harshal Patel dropped it. But if that went out, I would have turned it off. Thankfully, didn't. But that's the shit that you just don't want to see. Like, if we are trying to win a game in tough conditions without our captain, we've already lost a wicket. Don't do dumb shit. Like, do not do dumb shit. Hit the ball, play natural cricket, and keep the score ticking. Because a wicket, hitting a reverse sweep for 4 is a lot less valuable than, let's say, losing a wicket. So, you know, you need to be careful about that. Liam Livingstone, he's back. And then he went. So 4 balls gone. LBW to Mohammad Siraj. Really good reviews from Kohli to review this one here, because the umpire gave this one not out and gave this one not out. Both were ended up being out on review. So good review there by the skipper, Virat Kohli, by the way. Cool to see. I wish Kohli was still the captain, but anyway. Harpreet Singh Bhatia, he hit a nice 4, nice 6, but unfortunately got run out pretty badly at the other end by Prab Simran. Burnt him, really. I think there was a run there, but sent him back, and I felt bad for the man, because I like to see guys like him do well. Has a good story, hasn't played a game in so long. he's just obviously been working for the last decade on his game and trying to get better and all of this, and then he gets absolutely burnt, run out. It sucks, but, you know, I would give him another opportunity, obviously, because he is a good option, and I like him. Obviously, you could see a guy like Rajapaksa, but then you have to bring in another international. So, you know, the balance. Sam Curran. Samuel. Alan DeGeneres the third, sorry. Talk to me. What's going on? What's on your mind, Sam? Because whatever you did last night getting run out. Oh, fuck off. Sam, what was that? You are walking up the fucking crease. They're trying to run you out and you're walking up the crease. Oh my God. I could not believe the shit I was witnessing. Like, we just watched Harpreet Singh get run out on a bullshit run out. And then Sam Curran says, you know what? I'm going to do it just a little bit worse this time. He stopped halfway up the crease and then said, all right, instead of diving, instead of trying to sprint up the other end, I'm just going to go for a little jog. Just a little jog. Oh, I'm out. Seriously, give me a fucking spell, Sam. I don't want him to be captain ever again this season after that. That is how harsh I'm being. Like, no, that is not a thing that a captain does, because I tell you what, if Virat Kohli did that, all the RCB fans would be on that man's head forever. Like, I like Sam and what he's done, but don't do that shit ever again. Holy moly. Jitesh Sharma actually gave us something late to potentially actually get a try. Not win, but at least give us an exciting finish right towards the end. 41 off 27. Two threes, 2 4s and 3 6s. Yeah, really good. So, yeah, impressive. I know that he can play up the order as well. So maybe instead of this tired dude, maybe you just play Jitesh as an opener. But yeah, a few things to mix around on this team. Shah Rukh Khan, 7 off 5. Again, I mean, we're trying to win the game in the late stages of the game, and you've got this man, Shah Rukh Khan, 5 deliveries into his innings, skipping up the crease and getting stumped. I mean, I just don't get it. I just don't get that. Harpreet, 13, Alice, 1, Arshdeep, not out, inspirational, no, off, nothing. Unfortunately, RCB bowlers, way too good. They take wickets in big moments and essentially kill this one for us. So, yeah, let's get into the bowlers, hey? Mohammad Siraj, I mean, the most improved white ball bowler in the last 12, 18 months. He's a gun. You can lock him in for India's ODI World Cup squad. And, yeah, he's going to be great this year for the World Cup. Wayne Parnell, 1 for 32. Hasaranga, 2 for 39. The impact player, obviously, he went for like 64 runs in the last game. I didn't think he bowled that well here. None for 29 off 3. Glenn, none for 5 off 1. And Purple Patel, 1 for 22 off 3.2. So, hey, that is how that one finishes off. RCB too good in the end there. Punjab, we've got some work to do. We have got some work to do. We need our captain back. And a few questions might have to be asked of that effort in the field at stages. Dropped catches that shouldn't be getting put down. Run out opportunities that you just have to take like RCB did. And, you know, just poor decisions with the bat and poor running between wickets, as Sam Curran would know. So, plenty of things that we could have worked on and possibly won that game. So, no dramas. Annoying. No dramas. So, the next game tonight is CSK SRH. That'll be a good game, actually. Where's that? Is that Cheapawk? That's Cheapawk. I'm almost 1,000,000%. Yeah. Just had to make sure. All right. No, what? I didn't press on that. Okay. Or maybe I did, but I'm sorry, Google. So that game's up next, and then the doubleheader the next. Oh, okay. So we play pretty soon again. That's cool. So we play MI. That should actually be a good game there. On to the table now. LSG, CSK, GT, all in the top 4. RCB move themselves into 5th, so they're feeling a little bit better. MI, Punjab, Kolkata, SRH, and poor DC, who, wow, did get a win last night. I'm not going to actually review that game because as soon as I finish this review, I'm about to jet out of here and go do some stuff. But not going to repeat that game. But hey, big ups to the man, Ricky Ponsing down there. David played really well. So happy for them at DC to get their first points on the board. The orange cap, you've got Faffy Boy, David, Virat, Butler, and Venki Iyer. Wickets, you've got, so RCB dominating the categories. Siraj, Wood, Khan, Yuzi, Shami, and the GOAT, Tushar Deshpande. Higher scores, we move on. Best bowling figures, we move on. Batting average, so Shikhar, Miller, Hetmeyer, Faf. Bowling average, Nitish Rana? Wait, hold on a minute. Did he bowl last night? Because I haven't actually really looked at the scorecard in depth. If Nitish Rana bowled... What the fuck? The man Nitish Rana bowled 4 overs and took 2 wickets. I did not know he could bowl. Maybe that's just my lack of knowledge there, but interesting to see. What the fuck? I didn't know he could even bowl, but that's kind of cool. He took 2 wickets, but hey, that is going to cap us off right there. And hey, IPL booming. Punjab don't get the win. RCB fans, are they back? They're feeling back. And hey, that's going to cap that one off. I hope we all enjoyed. Leave your thoughts down below. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see everyone in the next one.